Hey peeps, Naisha here, and welcome to my channel. Today I am back on choices, and we're going to talk about another new story that came out not too long ago. It's called Idol. It's basically choices first, in my opinion, first K-pop novel. It was released March 13, 2026. And basically, also there would be spoilers. So again, you have been warned. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But let's get into this. Also, spoilers, you've been warned. But it says you're a trainee at PB Entertainment working toward your idol debut. But you never dreamed of debuting in a co-ed group alongside your ultimate bias. Now, in this one, I actually like this one so far. I do. Because in this one, depending on what you choose, I'm not sure about the Asian avatar, but I'm pretty sure if you choose the white, the black, and the Hispanic one, you're still gonna be half Korean, and I like that. I was like, ooh, I like that. I like that a whole lot. So yeah, in this you are going to be half Korean. I don't know about the Asian one. I don't know if that's full Korean or half Korean as well. Not really sure, but yeah. So in this one, you play as, again, in this one, you could be a man or a woman in this too. And I think you could, even if you could be a man or woman, I think you could also still be like non-binary and stuff like that. Anywho, so in this one, you play Karoo Park. That's why I name her. Yeah, I like the name Karoo. Okay, so you play as what I play as Karoo Park. Karoo Park in this is half black, half Asian, basically half Korean. And she is what they call a golden rookie, I want to say. Because, like, when you start out, you see her with her trainers, and basically, she's an all-rounder. It seemed like she could do everything. Like, she could sing, she could dance, she could rap. Like the way they say it's like she's an all-rounder. So, anywho, so while she's training, she gets called to the CEO. I want to say CEO Beck. I'm hoping I pronounce his last name correctly. But CEO Beck wants to meet with her. Not only does he meet with her, but he also meets with 3 other people. Now, because I don't like to butcher people's name, I'm just going to say S for the girl, because I don't want to butcher her name. Songhee. I feel like I'm butchering her name, so I'm just gonna name her S. And then J Hood, who J who? Yeah, I feel like I'm butchering his name, so I'm just gonna say S and J. J is your love interest in this book, and you can make J either man or woman. And then we got B and G. I was like, oh, thank goodness. I ain't trying to be funny, but I was like, oh, a name I could pronounce. Yay. Because I felt so bad because I was like, I feel like I'm going to butcher these names. So I apologize if I did. But anywho, you meet these four, and Jay, he was a solo. I'm talking about a soloist. Yeah, he has a solo career. S is in a group, in a girls group. Benji is in the boys group, and so CEO Beck calls all four of them in to basically create a new group, a co-ed group called Idol. And this would be the first co-ed group ever. And so they want to just PB Entertainment, they want to like dominate this. So they decide to get the best of the best. And of course, Karoo, she has some self-doubt, but CEO Beck is like, I don't know why him and Jay is like, I don't know why you down yourself, because like you the golden rookie. Like everybody's heard of Karoo, how she's good at everything. And so CEO Beck thought this would be a good idea, like to put her in. And they got a manager. Her name is Kim. Like Manager Kim, that's her last name. Do not want to butcher her name, so I will not. But anywho, so I'm just gonna call her Manager Kim. And in this, I feel like there is like, because this is dealing with K-pop, there are different rules, and I feel like one of the rules is like you can't date anyone, especially like in a group. I'm assuming, like that's what I'm assuming. But we learn off the back that not only Karoo idolize Jay, but she also has a crush on him, like a huge crush, to the point where S noticed this huge crush, and she's like, hey, you ain't gotta worry about me because I don't like Jay like that. And it's like, Karoo's like, huh, what you mean? And S is like, oh, I know you have a crush on him. And it's like, she even has like a binder with his pictures in it. I was like, wow, Karoo, why are you so obsessed with him? Girl, I want to know. Cause girl, like, wow, okay. But anyway, they start living with each other. Not only that, but start to rehearse. CEO Beck even has a song for them to put out, which is called Head Up. And what I will say about this book is that I like the fact, I like the fact that like we got different melodies in this book. Though it's obvious that there's going to be different melodies because, again, this is dealing with music and K-pop and stuff like that. So the only time we do get old music is in episode 3, which I don't like, because it's like, ew, like, because like the music that we get, and sorry that like I'm kind of mixing this up a bit, but yeah, the music that we get in the 3rd episode is just weird because you get it after you debut on the stage as a group, and like it's like, ew. And then it goes back to the actual original like song on here and stuff like that. So I was like, I kind of don't like the fact that we have like an old music on here. Like, let's not do that. Let's let that be a one-off. I'm hoping that's a one-off, because like in episode 1 and 2, I don't think I heard any old melodies. I only heard like new ones. I could be wrong, but can we not do the old melodies? Like, let's just keep with the new ones, because the new ones I actually like. But anywho, I'm gonna be honest, like, to me, nothing much really happens per se. other than we getting more like background on Jay and on our character as well and stuff like that. That because like again, like I said in episode 1, that's when I found out that she's half Korean, and I thought that was pretty dope. I really did. And y'all probably thinking, oh, like she's in a K-pop group. What, you thought she wasn't going to be? No, it's not that. It's just that you know how I think there is a K-pop group. Or was a K-pop group. I'm not sure, but I think there's a K-pop group that has. Wait, I think she's half Asian too. Half Korean too. I'm not sure. You know what? But basically, I thought maybe she was black and she, speaks Korean and stuff like that, That's what I'm thinking. Like maybe she lived there and stuff like that. It's pretty dope that she is mixed and stuff like that. I actually like that. And she talks a little bit about her background, and Jay does the same too. They end up having a little moment together. I like their little moments together. It's fun because Jay has a persona that everybody like, and I mean like PB Entertainment and basically those who love like the K-pop fans and stuff, they know him as the Ice Prince and stuff like that. Like he's he's cold and stuff like that. And so to get to see him like in a new light is very interesting, especially for Karu, since she has like idolized him and things like that. And I want to say in episode 2 we get more of his coldness. I feel like in episode 1 we didn't really get much of his coldness, but in episode 2 we definitely get that. We also get we also find out, I think in episode 1 we find out who's the leader. Like Jay is the leader, Karu is the center and stuff like that. S is the vocalist, and I want to say Benji is like the dancer and things like that. That's how I'm assuming they're doing it. Like, what else? But yeah, when we get into episode 2, and they're shooting the music video, because like in episode 1 they already did the song and stuff like that. So in episode 2 they're shooting the video, and that's when we get more of Jay's personality. And let me tell you, he rips his bandmates to shred. Like, cause like after the take, cause they do like a first take, right? They do a first take, and after that, S is all happy, Benji is all happy, and Karu is all happy. Jay is like, yeah, S, yeah, this was Benji, this was just not good, and Karu, your dance is messy. I was like, oh, ouch. Oh, it hurt me. I was like, dang. I was like, wow. Like he could, like, again, I'm glad he didn't sugarcoat it, but he could have said like, hey, S, you need to work on this, but you did good. Benji, this was good, but like you need to work on this. And Karu, I love your energy. I love everything you're doing. However, your dance could be a little more like clean and stuff like that. Like, again, he could have said it in a way that didn't cut through your heart. Cause like, man, I was like, oh. And like S had to tell S was like, yo, like S and Benji was like, okay, yeah, you need to chill, man. It's like, dang. Like, you didn't have to be that harsh. And stuff like that. And I guess Jay realized, especially when he sees the look on Karu's face, because he literally cut her to shreds. It's like, dang. He's like, I'm so sorry. It's like, I was like, dang. Woo. Mm. However, and he felt so bad that he decided to just take an early lunch break. However, um, one of the staff members, one of the crew members, comes to them and said that they need to shoot a video, like behind the scenes of the video, the music video Head Up. And so of course, they decide to, bring Jay in on it because again, that's their leader. And of course, like even though he was harsh, they not gonna take it to heart like that. Like they kind of got over it quickly. However, Jay didn't because like he didn't get over it quickly. However, like I like the fact that they give you a diamond choice. I wish they didn't have to give you a diamond choice, but that's Pixelberry for you. But anyway, they give you a diamond choice to like at least fix the tension, and you are able to fix the tension. Everything's able to go smoothly. And after that, you get another diamond choice, which I kind of roll my eyes, but it is what it is, for you and Jade to have a heart to heart. And it helped a whole lot. I also like in this that you get, I also like the fact that you get to choose different outfits and hair for your character, because with choices you don't really get hair choices. You get outfit choice. Well, no, you don't even get outfit choice. You just get like, there's only sometimes you get like two outfit choices, but it's like kind of like at the end. But this is not at the end. This is at the beginning, and you get two. Well, actually three. Two diamond choice and one non-diamond choice. I chose the first one and stuff like that because I thought it was cute. I thought the outfit was cute. I was having a hard time with the hair because I didn't know if I want her hair to be straight or curly and stuff like that, because I like the color of her straight hair. Yeah, I like the colors of her straight hair, but the curly hair, didn't really care for the color like that. I mean, it was like a dark brown, but I wanted it to be purple. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted her to have pink streaks, but her hair to be dark purple. That's what I wanted. Now if they made the hair dark purple, oh my goodness, I would have chosen. I would have chosen. However, because they also had like four different choices. I know there was one choice that I was gonna pick because like it was just brown, but like brown pigtails, and I was like, no. And there was another one where it was purple, but I still didn't like the pigtails that she had. Like I didn't care for it. I was like, no. I was like, so I only care for like the curly one and the long hair one. Well, not long hair, straight hair one, like the curly and the straight hair one. However, I was like, I wish the curly was dark purple. If it was dark purple, I would have picked it. But I was like, I'm just gonna go for the first one and stuff like that. So I did. I'm trying to figure out, did you get to pick? I think you also get to pick. I'm trying to figure out, do you get to pick what your bandmates are wearing? I don't know about I don't think so for Benji and S. But for Jay in episode 3, you do. You get to pick how like he looks and stuff like that. How his hair look, especially when y'all debut. But anyway, after the music video is good and things like that, um it goes to episode 3. Episode 3, they debut. Of course, Karu is still a little nervous, but she ends up pulling it through. And I like the fact that, again, they give you many diamond choices that you like. In each episode, you get many little diamond choices to make things better. Because I know in episode 1, you get many diamond choice for the actual like song, but not the actual song, but like you get choice to like show off Karu's personality. In episode 2, you get diamond choice to like basically come as a unit. And then in episode 3, you get many diamond choice to kind of, put your flair on things, make yourself known in the group and things like that. However, at the end, there is a negative comment, and of course, Karu takes it to heart. And I'm thinking to myself, I ain't taking that ish to heart because what they said. I'm thinking like, child, ain't nobody taking it to heart. I'm not gonna lie, Jay, he actually had the right sentiment of what he was like going with. However, he didn't say it correctly. He was still being kind of like, harsh with it. However, it's like, however, he apologized. However, Karu says she get it. She understands. She's like, this is what she signed up for. Like, of course, there are going to be haters. She shouldn't let that get to her. Like, she did good. Like, hey, as long as she did good and her bandmates think she did good, and like majority of the people think she did good, like one hater shouldn't stop a show and stuff like that. And episode 3 ends with Karu having a realization that she likes Jay, because there's another chick. I'm thinking she's in a girl group. I guess I want to say another K-pop artist. Not sure. Well, yeah, I think she is. They said her name, but I'm be honest, I forgot it that quick. I did not really care for her. I'm gonna keep it buck. Did not care for her at all. But the girl ends up giving Jay her number, and Jay, he takes the paper, and of course, Karu realizes that she likes Jay, and it's like, oh snap. Let's see what's gonna happen now. And also, they have been flirting, so who knows? And I'm talking about Jay and Karu, not Jay and the other girl. But that's all I have to say about Idol. So far, this is another book that I'm interested in, and I'm going to continue to play it. Again, I kind of wish they would give us like 2 episodes instead of 1, because it's like, it's so good. Why you gotta give us 1 episode? Just give us 2. Give us 3. Spoil us a little bit. Like, just spoil us a little bit, Pixelberry. Spoil us. We've been with you since how long? Since you first came out. Spoil us for once, okay? Thank you. But anywho, that's all I have to say about Idol. That's my thoughts and opinions on it. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, especially for those who have played it. Like if you are VIP members, or if you have watched someone play Idol, let me know what you guys think about it. That's all I have to say about it. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.